That's something we haven't explored.
What haven't we explored?
Cod. That's a word.
How do you want to explore it? Tell me how you want to explore it.
Have you started recording now? Is that what's happened?
No, I wouldn't do that to you, mate.
Something along the lines of, I've just chucked my cod off into the river.
So if anyone's wondering if things are going to change in 2022...
Into the river, spot off!
Then luckily...
Paul, I've chucked a cod off into the river, spot off. Go and fetch your rod of fishing. Catch my cod in the river, spot off. Catch my cod in the river, spot me off, catch my... We haven't had enough of that lately.
I've been sitting in my gravy all night since I shat in the bath.
Oh.
Baby, baby, I've been sitting in my gravy since I shat in the bath. Ooh,
Oh, no.
baby,
Oh, no. Oh,
baby. I can imagine that as a nice soul disco hit.
I can't
1970s.
imagine it. We should return to that, but I think what on the top of the agenda right now, Paul, is to introduce the listeners
My
to
bath
CheapShow.
was full of bubbles until I got the grubbles and the poo came out. Right, hello, welcome to CheapShow.
I'm just sitting in my gravy as I shut myself in the bath.
I've been sitting in my gravy since I shat in the bath, oh baby.
Who's that gravy? It's my own gravy.
Who's that gravy?
Fizzy gravy.
Right. So, welcome to CheapShow, the economy comedy podcast where Eli and I go through the bargain bins, the charity shops of Great Britain and bring you the treasures we find amongst the trash. Welcome in, why don't you?
Amongst the trash?
Amongst the trash.
Among the trash.
Among the trash.
I think you would be among the trash if you were like in a like with some low people and they were trash, you know? Among the trash. But if you're amongst the trash, I have nothing.
You have fucking nothing. Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Oh, God. Can we start again?
No! I hate you and your fucking noodle posse.
People love noodles. It's just a fact of CheapShow you're going to have to learn to fucking accept.
CheapShow. CheapShow. It's the price of shite. Paul Gannon. Eli Silverman. Welcome to CheapShow.
And I go and I nuzzle.
Hello, welcome to the podcast. I'm dashing Paul Gannon, and with me is
It's Eli Silverman, Paul, and Eli's not.
Eli Silverman.
I'm not quite prepared for the cut and thrust of how we're going at this. This is a truncated, condensed, super fast episode.
No,
is it?
it's not. It's
Is
not.
it super fast?
No.
Can we be very robust? Can I robustly cut and thrust as I move through?
Hey, shut up. Just for a second. How about I explain what's going on?
There's nothing fucking going on. You've cut the segments in half.
I haven't.
And I have to thing that used to be a proper segment of the show, the source report, a fucking building pillar, a standing stone, a foundational rock on which this tattered podcast.
Oh, you shut up. You boring fucking cunt.
On which this
fucking hell.
on which,
Right.
on which this tattered podcast once draped.
Here's
right?
the plan. Let me explain to the
The
audience.
source report.
Plan. The plan.
The source report.
That is.
Who's the boss?
That
It is the
not
sauce.
important right now. Let me
It's
talk.
your loss.
Shut up. I'll fucking clout you.
It's your loss if you forget the sauce, man. That's all I'm saying.
So
That's all I'm actually
Here's the
saying.
plan for the first few weeks, stroke months of CheapShow this
stroke
year.
months?
Is they're going to be
Is that a
slightly
wanky
shorter.
month?
Mate,
Stroke
I need
month.
to get this information out, so just give me the time to do it, and then you can do all the chodney, rodney, bar off, car
I
off,
won't say that.
arky madness.
No, I'm not going
you
to say
want
that.
To say.
I'm not going to say anything like that.
Please be normal, just
I
for a
can't.
bit.
What do you mean, be normal?
We were having a lovely
Look,
chat
just tell
before
him.
this kicked out, and then as you're in the toilet warming up mentally, I can hear the chodneys coming.
you
You're sitting
can't
there
hear
pissing,
it.
going chodney,
I was
rodney.
not. I was not.
And I knew the minute you walked into this
I'd
room.
say something like
The
cod.
Eli I
Like,
know walks out, and the twat I do a podcast with walks in.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, tell him you're busy and everything. Fucking hell.
So
Talk about.
shut up. Even now, you're still talking. Shut up.
I can't wait to do a live show, Paul, and we'll see which side of the bread it's buttered.
I don't know. You on your live shows is just you turn up with a flask around your neck and you don't do much.
Except get all the laughs.
So, going forward for the next few weeks of Cheap Show, I need to write my fucking book, which I haven't touched in ages, and I need to concentrate and find days on it. But because Cheap Show takes about 2 or so days to edit, I want to give myself an extra day. So I can make the editing simpler. It just means taking out a segment of the show. So rather than like 90-minute episodes, we can do an hour for the next few weeks. You know what I'm saying?
That's all 45 I'm saying. Minutes. Your goal is 45 minutes.
45 to 60
the corporate
minutes.
Front, I'm saying.
Think
it's just the corporate front of Paul.
It won't be any fewer than 45 minutes, and it won't be any more than an hour.
That sounds like bullshit.
I'm thinking this is going to be a 90-minute episode.
No, it's not. It's not, Paul. Let's move on. It's the source report time.
The structure is usually cold open, intro, 2 segments, outro. And what I wanted to do was do cold open, intro and segment, and then a segment, and then outro. So we're losing a segment
You're really peeling back the sweaty beef curtain
because of Eli's
of the show. The slime
diarrhea.
It's got a film of slime over it, the beef curtain of the show that you're pulling
Because of
back.
his syntactic vomit that's been coming out of his fucking gobhole, I've decided to drop your sauce segment now for the opening of this thing. Well, I'm
Don't
sorry.
punish. You can't punish.
I am punishing you because I'm your
punishing
boss.
everyone.
I'm your boss.
You're punishing everyone with dropping the sauce. Come on.
Mate, let's look over the past year. Your source reports, no one's liking them as much. The noodle special went down like the Titanic. Thousands screaming. Multiple dead.
Let's just taste this sauce.
Blockbuster movies made about it 100 years later.
They like the hat, though. There's been a lot of engagement with that hat.
Yeah, great. The biggest thing you've brought to Cheap Show recently is your fucking hat that makes you look like a touch of frost.
Did we have any other sort of unfinished facts that we needed to
Doctor
in
Who was in.
Week?
Oh, yeah.
Doctor Who was in it, yeah.
So, yeah, there's another scene we were going to talk about, but we just didn't find the time, forgot, which was, in the film, a Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, plays the guy who has the knickers.
This is Dangerous Davis, the last detective, which we covered in last week's episode.
Quite forensic
For new
detail.
listeners.
Yes.
Hello, new listeners.
Oh, no, the listeners have all gone by now. Anyone who decided to give this episode a try this year has listened to the first fucking 5 minutes of your gob nastiness.
As I open this sauce for the sauce report.
No, that's not happening.
No, I'll be eating the sauce. I mean, going forward.
You do what you want.
Going forward, I'll be eating the sauce.
So what, going forward, you'll just be surreptitiously having sauce?
And reporting on it. And then that's what the sauce report is. And we agreed on the sauce report.
No, you know what, mate? You fucking do it, because that means I can edit out 10 minutes of this podcast and make it shorter. So you talk for as long as you want, and I'll let it record.
I need your
and then
support.
when it comes down to it, snippety bip, snippety pop, out goes the segment, oppity plop.
I need your support on the sauce segment, Paul.
Do you? Why? Why? What?
Because I need you to taste the sauce with me.
Why?
Pete, you're valued.
No, I don't seem to be valued. I seem to be
the sauce tasting element on this show.
The corporate front of Cheap Show now, apparently.
Well, that's what it's a dynamic. I undercut you on that. You have to be there to tell me the sauce is good or not. Usually not. Right? Come on. It's a very brief source report.
I'm giving you 90 seconds to do a source report now.
Thank you. You've just heard from the boss. Now it's time for the sauce! Yes, that's right. It's the sauce report, everybody. Back to basics, back to normal, back to a hot sauce. And that's what the sauce is all about for me, Paul. That's what got me into sauce in the first place. Hot sauce. Any views on hot sauce? Just to add something there.
Yeah, when you put them in your mouth, they tend to be hot.
Hot. I have your spoon for the tastings of the sauces. Okay? So if I'm going to put this on this nice hygienic piece of paper here. I'm balancing your spoon
Just
there.
for everyone else listening, I have now died inside. The last ember of light has flickered away from
called-
the matchstick of my heart.
We're tasting some green hot sauce today,
Gone.
Paul.
Snuffed out.
I should do that. Jamaica Valley is the brand, and it has a sort of mascot of a Jamaican lady in a chef's suit, but she has the Jamaican flag, I believe.
Stick a lapel up my arse.
Other side. You will can see pictures of the sauces and other things in this show on our website.
And then I'm going to stick a fucking lemon up my arse.
You're going to stick a lemon up your ass. Why? You
Oh,
think
I'm
not
sorry,
listening?
I'm just talking.
I want you to support the sauce report.
Hashtag support the support. Report support.
As you can see.
Report support, source support, 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 support. How about that?
As you can see.
Yeah.
It's par for the
I'm gonna
course.
stick a grape up my
Paul
arse.
is fucking denigrating the sauce. Par for the course, he denigrates the sauce. All right.
This episode is becoming like a Dr. Seuss book.
This is Jamaican Valley green Scotch bonnet peppers.
Where'd you get it from? Why do I care? What's going on?
I got it from
I hate
a
me.
Caribbean shop up in Wood Green. Lovely.
Right.
Now, I'm going to give it a huff.
Yeah.
Ooh, That's really what I was hoping for from this. It's a very grassy, almost like a green pepper. I mean, it is green peppers, but almost like, a green bell pepper that you'd have just in a salad.
Green Scotch bonnet. So, Scotch bonnet, what kind of pepper is that
They're
then?
quite hot, and they're the ones that look like those Scotch hats. They're wrinkly.
What do you mean Scotch hats?
Scotch bonnets.
Like a beret?
Like a Scotch bonnet, like an Hey You Jimmy hat.
What's a Hey You Jimmy hat?
The Crankies wore them or whatever. The Jimmy, oi Jimmy.
No, he wore a schoolboy's cap.
Not him.
Doesn't matter. Jimmy Cranky didn't wear a wee jockey Jimmy hat or whatever it was called. You said a wee jock my lad. He wore a schoolboy's hat.
Who was it? Was that one Russ Abbott did?
Let's just use Russ Abbott as a great barometer of Scottish identity.
I'm saying he had a fucking Scotch bonnet on.
He had a beret, didn't he? A kind of weird.
Do you want me to look up Scotch bonnet image?
No.
Scotch bonnet.
Yes.
Stop being such a dick and smell the sauce.
All right, I'm going to smell the green. It's very green.
I want a report on the huff on this.
It's almost kind of like bright, translucent green almost.
Very.
It's got a kind of reanimator hue to it.
It certainly does. I love a green hot sauce.
Oh,
mate.
yeah. It does have a kind of cross between like the herbiness of the grass, like you say, and then a kind of HP sauce.
Yeah, grassy. And that's what you want from a greener sauce.
Grassy
So
arse.
red sauce, you're hoping that to have more of the sweeter, more tomatoey sort of umami end of things. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this has more grassy. This might be quite hot.
All right. Does it say how hot it is
No,
by any
'cause it's
barometer?
Scotch
There's
no.
no.
It's just sauce, mate.
There's a Scottish flag on the side. You see that?
No, that's a Jamaican flag.
Oh.
But for my money, I think Jamaican hot sauce is in my top 3 sort of places to get hot sauce from in the world.
Yeah.
It's what got me into it in the first place. Encona. Here we go.
Here we go. Pass me the spoon. The spoon has been handed.
Let's have a taste of this sauce now, Paul.
Wonderful. Here we go. Spoon, hot sauce, Scotch bonnet pepper, green.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, very vinegary.
Oh, and peppery, like black peppery. You know what I mean? Oh, extremely peppery and vinegary.
That would go nice with a sausage,
You always say that.
like a pork sausage.
Oh, yeah, it would actually, yeah.
I always say that.
Well, I mean, what hot sauce wouldn't go nicely with a pork sausage? Name one. See, this is where you get in there, everyone. He does, you see? So it just fits, doesn't it? It may be correct, but it's one of those things that just is correct just because it always is correct. Do you know what I mean? It's a binary. It's a fucking... You know what I'm saying? Just try harder. A little
anyway,
harder.
that's more than 90 seconds, so congratulations.
And I want
that
a
was the hot
fucking...
sauce.
A little breakdown of what you thought of that sauce. Thoughts.
It was a hot sauce like the countless many we've had on this show before, except this one was a little bit more vinegary and kind of watery in some respect.
It had chunks
It
of
didn't
pepper.
really have much flavour to it.
It had chunks of pepper in it.
Yeah, it had glibbly bits in it.
So you'd give it a low score then, would you, Paul?
At 3 out of 5.
You didn't like it?
No,
A
I
bit
liked
thin,
it fine,
thin
but it
gruel.
wasn't exactly a standout.
Not a lot going on in terms of complexity, was
No,
there?
what would you have it with? What sausage?
I would have that with, oh, God, yeah, pork product. Ooh, that would cut through. Oh,
Porky chops.
that'd be nice, wouldn't
Some
it?
nice
Dunk-
pork chops and some hot sauce on
Or
the
you
side.
could have a vegan alternative. I'm not, like a nut cutlet or whatever the fuckers eat.
Or
I'm sorry.
vegan.
I'm not anti-vegan. We're in dry vaginery. Hello.
What?
It's dry vaginery again,
What does
isn't
that
it?
mean?
Vegan January or whatever they call it.
Oh,
Veganuary.
so you thought if you were witty and you could turn it into a
But
vagina-based
you get dry
gag.
January, don't you? And you also get veganuary. So I'm put the two together, Paul. That's all. And I'm going to have a dry vaginery.
That's interesting, because my penis, every once a year, I have crustmus.
Oh, mate, I just want to stop there. That was good enough.
I think
for
that's
me,
good
mate,
enough
yeah.
actually to stop there. But, do you have another
You
segment
stopped me
did
in my
you want
tracks.
to talk
No,
about?
source report over.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, yeah. That's it. We did the sauce, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I just thought you said
Thank
you had
you.
something else going on. You said you had sauce
No,
and
I
something
just
else.
had this sauce on the shelf and I wanted to check it out.
I want to try those gummies. Where
Oh,
they
yes,
put
we've
the
got
gummies.
hot gummies. Here we go.
Did we talk about them last week briefly, or did we just have a conversation about them
No,
last
we
week?
just had these were sent in by friend of the show, Mark Allen. He has tried a bit of like chili tasting.
Yeah.
He's done it sort of not competitively, but he's looked into the world of competitive chili tasting.
What are the parameters of that? Is it just how much hot you can hold in your mouth
Generally, you start
with a basic?
You've got a lineup of contestants,
Right.
and then you start with a basic chili.
Right.
Everyone eats that. And
No
then
sauce, just the chili.
Yeah, usually
Right.
the whole chili, just like a chili.
Yeah.
And that's usually it. You just have to eat the whole thing. One at each round. And then it's the next round.
Right.
It'll be a slightly hotter one.
Right.
And someone might drop out there and go, no, I can't
Oh, I
take
can't
it.
do that.
So it's like
Oh.
knockout with increasing intensities.
Until there's one person standing, screaming, "My throat, my
And they must have
precious
sort
throat."
of, if there's a tie at the end, they must award a tie if both people can go all the way to the
Maybe
highest.
if there's a tie, one of them has to put a hot coal in their mouth.
Now, these are gummies. Now, we've had some gummies that have chili in on the show before, haven't we?
A few years ago, yeah, but I
They're chili
remember
minis, which
quite
were from
enjoying them.
Pakistan, and they were really nice.
I
Not
thought
too
so.
hot, but they were nice. It can work as a combo, of course.
Well, it's because a lot of them forget to put the flavour in. They just go hot gummy. But that was like you could taste the fruit still.
Well, I'd sort of draw a line between people who actually want to make a nice tasting confection and others who are just getting on the gimmick of making it hot,
sauce,
like those
everything,
beans or whatever, punishment and toy foods, which chili sometimes falls into. This looks like it falls into that category of just being
Hot for
ridiculous.
hot's
This
sake.
is Satan's spawn, hotheads, Satan's spawn, angelic little gummy bears with a twisted dark side, which is
the chili hot.
habanero.
Okay.
Is the chili in this?
Which has long since lost its luster in terms of the
It's
hottest
not the
boy
hottest.
on the block.
It's about as hot as a Scotch bonnet. They're about the same level. And
In my Scotchy bonnet.
I'm going to hand you one of these teddies. They're red gummy teddies.
Oh, bigger gummy than I expected, and
Bigger than
softer.
sort of one of those mini gummy bears.
Yeah, because those other ones we had were quite tough and kind of rubbery almost, and they were nice because the texture suited it. But this
Now,
is more of a Haribo texture.
Mark did try these, and apparently he says they're pretty intense. So you ready?
Intense.
They're pretty hot.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, here we go then.
All right.
First bite, nice juice.
Orange flavour, isn't it?
Yeah, no heat so far.
I'm getting.
Oh, hang on.
There's quite a lot of heat in that.
Oh.
Quite nice, though.
Actually, really nice. That was not that hot.
It's not burning at all, your mouth at all.
No, I mean, I'm getting the sparkle of it all in my mouth. You know, the kind of hot spark of
There's
it all.
definitely heat there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
you're good with heat. You do heat well, don't you?
Yeah, to some extent. After a while, when it loses all flavour, it's just heat, then I lose interest, if that makes
When
sense.
it gets too hot and it
Yeah.
starts hurting your mouth.
Yeah, and then I don't enjoy it.
They were okay. I don't know if I'd go for another one.
I'd give those 4 out of 5. though.
Really? You like that?
You couldn't pound the whole bag of them in a night, but
You could have a couple, couldn't you? Get a bit of a chili hit.
yeah. It's all right.
Yeah.
You got some water there. Do you want to drink your water? No, you drink your coffee instead. Well, I enjoyed that candy. Anything else?
We've got these Twix Winter
No.
Spice.
No. I'm drawing the line at
Probably
Twix.
won't taste it now, anyway.
Yeah,
You're drawing the line at Twix?
I'm drawing the
We
line
joined
at
two
Twix.
lines.
2 lines, yeah. Hey.
Christmas.
I'm giving 2 fingers to
I'm
Twix.
breaking the Christmas on your knobness.
Giving 2 fingers to the Twix.
And all the goo weeps out.
What?
Your crusty, thrushy helmet.
No, you just pick the crust off and then it all seeps
No,
out and then you can give it a
crack
dabbing.
that's one of the Christmas traditions. The little men come along and they break the crust on the Christmas helmet.
What, on the little toffee hammer?
And the treacle all runs down
There's no treacle.
into their little snow cones.
No, it's not like you crack it open.
They've got slushies and they put your knob bleed into their slushies like a dirty slushie.
So the Crustmas elves come round with a toffee hammer, bash the top of my penis to
You're
release
getting
the
it.
crust.
You're getting it now.
And then the seepage is then harvested for some kind of...
a slushie, like a
Slushy.
Mr. Slushy.
And then who buys that? The elves?
Oh no, they keep it in between themselves. They enjoy it themselves.
So what, they all just enjoy my sap?
Yeah, it's not a very popular festival.
No, it's not. In fact, I won't be celebrating it next year as a result of all this fucking horror.
You should know it's your knob which forms the helmet, the
Mate,
crusty helmet of knobmas.
Not Knobmas. It's Merry Christmas and Happy Knob Year.
Why are we even talking about this? This is meant to be the New
I don't
Year's,
know.
man.
So, all right, there we go.
Ah.
That's our first
Source
segment.
reports.
I'm going to expect
Jamaica
better from you
Valley.
going forward.
What do you mean?
More unusual or cheaper. Or more things that are on brand, not just here's some sauce, mate. Can
Well,
I have
what-
some on a spoon?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. What's the source report been about? It's just been about sauce all the time. It's just sauce, Paul. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't change its sauce.
You can lead the sauce to water. Right, well, while Eli has his emotional breakdown.
Yeah, listen. I'm a loud one every other episode, aren't I?
What a mental breakdown.
Oh.
Yeah, you're crying.
All right, I'm all right.
Yeah, are
Yeah.
you though? Because I'm not really sure.
What are we doing on the show this week?
This week, we are looking through more of your platters, your charity shop
Hey!
finds. And we haven't done a proper platter in a while. So
Proper
I thought,
platter in a while.
we haven't done a proper platter in a
Oh,
while.
I know. I haven't dropped a proper platter in a while. Don't let
Shut, no, just please. You need a hard reset.
Oh, don't let it splatter. I've just dropped a proper platter.
Right, good. Okay, well, that's what's happening next. So join us for that segment then.
Okay. Right, I'll do the intro for this bit then, shall I?
No, wait. I just want to give everyone a bit of notice. In the last segment, Eli laughed so hard he wet the couch he was on, and so he's now had to put a
You're
towel
such
down.
a dick. All this name calling, you're like a frat boy. You're like, hey, Alpha Cheapers forever, dude.
What are you sitting in
You know,
front
he's
of?
wet himself, trying to shame me.
What are you sitting
trying
in front of?
I'm trying to bladder shame me. You're trying to old man bladder, tenor lady for men shame
Old
me.
man bladder.
Aren't you? Aren't you? You say Eli pissed himself. Ah, that's good. That's the tone you want going forward, is it? Eli pissed himself. Actually, that's what you actually want, is it, Paul? That's what you want.
Can I answer, please?
That's
Or are you just
what
going to
you
keep on talking?
I can keep on talking.
No, I know.
I
But
can
do you
keep
want an
on
answer?
talking.
Do you want me to
I'm
answer
about.
that? Ask me the question straightly and directly, and I will answer.
Are you pee-pee shaming my hot pee-pee hole and saying it?
Yes, I am.
I spilt some Perrier water. If
Yeah.
you must, if that everyone must, if
That's
you
what
must.
the middle class say when they piss themselves,
Listen,
isn't
Perrier ain't middle class no more, mate.
it? Isn't it? No,
It
no
costs
more.
60p. For fuck's sake. How is that?
Perrier's shit and all.
I don't agree with that. Why? Because the bubbles
'Cause
go
it
too
goes
quickly.
weak.
The bubbles go too
Goes
quickly.
flat too
well, I
quick,
happen
it
to
does.
like the taste of it.
It tastes metallic-y afterwards as well.
Paul is on the Highland Spring. Do you like that?
Okay, Jimmy Manu.
I got that especially for you.
Thank you.
Well then.
Especially
and
for
you want
me.
and you want people to think that I'm a grown man who wets himself whilst
Ideally,
whilst
yes.
doing a podcast.
I mean,
That's what you want us to do. That's what we want people to think.
Like you
I
wet your
work
pants.
with this guy. He's a bit of funny guy and everything, but he's pisses himself all the time. That's what you want people to think.
I mean,
That's
ideally,
what you want people
yes.
to think of you. and
Ideally,
me.
yes. That would be nice.
And the thing is, and then he Paul, he makes fun of his co-host who pisses himself all the time.
Well,
It's
then
really,
don't pee
it's
yourself
really
anymore.
dark.
Then it'll be fine.
Oh, here we go.
Stop
This is
doing it,
just-
and it'll be
this
fine.
Is, this is Eli fucks dogs all over again. It's all you can fucking do.
Well, you
Eli
stopped doing
this.
that in the end,
Eli's
then,
got a
didn't you? You
small
stopped
dick.
doing that in the end,
Eli's
didn't you?
got a dirty bum. Eli's got this. You know what I mean? Eli's pissed himself. Eli's come up the wall or whatever.
Shut the bed.
I have never shut the bed. Can I do the intro for this bit now, please?
Yes, please do for the Silverman's Platter segment of the show. I'm going to hand it over to Little Baby Wet Wipes to do the show. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. It's
And I
Eli.
just wanted a phrase. It's not because I think, he's got, there's overall incontinence or illness behind this. I just want it to be shown that, he gives up on holding and controlling his bladder in moments of hysteria.
You
such
are
as
actually going full in on this.
before
You're
with the
going
whole
all in on
horse
this.
sauce thing, which made him laugh so much, pee-pee came out his tip-tip.
It did not.
It did.
I spilled Perrier on the sofa.
Yeah, well.
Right. I don't want to do the rest of the show now.
Yay!
Hello, everybody. It's time for the section of the show where we look at some musical numbers on vinyl. It is Silverman's Platters and
Are you going to do
the patron saint.
yeah,
yes. This segment has a patron saint.
It does.
Clyde McFatter is the patron saint of Silverman's Platters. And you know what, Paul?
Yes.
He usually says something here because he likes to introduce it.
He does, yeah. He's quite into that.
I've got this 80s sort of doctor's pager thing.
Yeah.
And he's paged me.
Oh, what's he said?
Well, it just says,
Can I read it out?
No, it doesn't say anything. It's not. It just says you've been paged, sort of thing.
Yeah, but doesn't it leave a message?
Well, that's
what
enough,
pages
isn't
do.
it? He's got in contact with the.
But what if
with
he's
the
left
show.
a message saying he wants to say something?
Oh, you don't call him. He just pages you. You don't go. You don't. You don't
No,
follow
when you
it up.
page someone, there are two reasons. One is you send them a message, or
I've
you
never seen a
page them
page.
to
I
say
never
to call.
saw a pager in my
So
life.
therefore, what are you fucking doing? I was going to give you just an example, a piece of technology. I have no idea how it works.
Is there little messages on it? Even early ones. I thought it just
Yes.
beeped. It just beeps, doesn't it?
It does two functions.
You could put a beep sound effect in, and it will seem like I knew what I was talking about.
Well, no, I'm not going to do it now. I
Oh,
spy
there's
on
Clyde McFatter, Paul.
Beep, beep.
There he is.
Beep, beep.
And he's all those beeps. You know what they mean?
It's asking you to call him.
All right. Okay, I'll call him.
Call him now. Beep, beep.
It's ringing.
Ring, ring.
He's not answering.
Hello?
Hi, Clyde.
Hello?
It's Eli. Can you do the intro for the show, please?
Oh, sorry. I was just messaging you to say I wasn't available to do it this
Well,
week.
you're here you're on the show now.
Anyway,
so-
got to go. Bye.
He can't do it, Paul. What? That broke him for some reason. Now, Paul, what do we got on the show?
Well, what have you found for us? Because
What are we starting with?
We got two
We're starting with
records,
Buzby.
and I think we should start with Buzby because following on from our apparently season of Bernard Cribbins remembrances.
Cribbins,
Where'd you find that, by
of
the way?
course, was
First,
Dangerous Davis in the film that
Yes.
we covered on last week's episode.
but he's so much more. He's like the face of Jack and Nori. He was in a few Carry On films, a bit of Doctor Who,
And he was behind, what could arguably be called the greatest novelty record of all time, Right Said Fred.
yes, he
Was it called Right Said Fred?
Yeah, Right Said Fred. It was the second song after Hole in the Ground. Both songs feature a very similar theme of like workers on a construction site, or
But then the third that he made was,
Gossip Calypso.
and all three of those were produced by the Beatles producer
George Martin, around 62, 61,
Okay, before.
62.
So this is before the Beatles.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because you said he was like George Martin worked on like kids records.
He was the
or
head of the
novelty?
children's record department was it Parlophone?
I don't know.
I don't know the story, but I mean it's part of the reason why he's called the fifth Beatle or whatever, because he added that whole sort of fantasy soundscape that was texture to some of those later albums,
Okay.
didn't he?
So he
Do you see what I
used-
mean? Like Yellow Submarine, the whole soundscape of Yellow Submarine, that song. Do you know
Well,
what I mean?
this is-
Come to dinner, all of that stuff.
Well, this is funny
And the
because-
click, clack.
Yeah, that's my favourite bit, all that
I love
stuff.
that. Come to dinner.
Oh, he's wet the bed again. He's wet the couch again.
I haven't.
Here's the other question then. Right. Fine. You don't wet yourself. But why can't you put lids on bottles? That's what I don't understand.
Don't know. I like to get wet. I like to get a splishy splashy, man.
Yeah, well, fair
Yeah, I
enough.
mean,
You've definitely got
get
splishy
loose.
splash. There's officially more water in and around you than there is in you right now with that bottle.
It's all right. I'm done.
Yeah, you're all empty now.
I'll just have to.
You can't just move the towel from behind you to there.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Don't stamp on it twice and think, yeah, that's a good job done.
my sock is all soaking.
Yeah, I know. So,
I haven't got shoes on.
what's interesting about this track is that we'll be going back to the Yellow Submarine a little bit later. The record that you've got today is by Bernard Cribbins and it's called what?
The A side. This is a demo on Pi Records that I have.
Demo.
You can see by the big A that means it's a demo record, means it wasn't released.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Well, it may have been released, but this isn't the release. This is the demo.
This is the one that the radio stations would have been sent,
Yeah.
maybe?
I don't know their demo. Yeah, so sales reps. I
Well,
think
then-
they get sent out to the record shops. But anyone always with the big A means it's a demo.
Yeah.
Weird.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, what's interesting about this is that the song is called what again? Sorry.
Make someone happy every day.
Make someone happy every day. And it's based on an advertisement that was initially started by the post office in the 70s before it got changed to British Telecom. Because I think, was it the post office used to run the phone line systems in the
This is the 70s version, so this must be the post office version.
Well, this is where I get a little bit fuzzy on the details because
Did the post office used to own the phone company?
that's what I'm thinking. And then
Yeah.
80s came along.
It must be, because this is essentially it's a propaganda or an advert encouraging people to use the phone.
Effectively, yeah. But I also wonder if that's kind of accidental, the message, because the adverts were Buzby, which was a yellow cartoon bird of some kind.
He wasn't a telephone, Buzz.
No, but he was a bird.
He's a yellow bird.
Yeah.
But he likes.
don't remember that
Oh,
from
there
your
he's
youth?
on the phone though.
Yeah.
He's on the phone. He's sitting on a wire, like a telephone wire could
Yeah.
be, and he's got a big red phone,
And he's
and he's on the phone. He's got a T-shirt on. I quite like the artwork of him.
well, we'll get into that in a second. But interestingly, right, Buzby was on a bunch of adverts that was, like, as you say, encouraging people to use the phone. No, just to call people for the nice things. Remember the adverts where it was like the yellow pages, not just there for the nasty things in life.
Yes, but isn't that reminiscent of that Noel Edmonds Hallmark cash-in single that we covered on this segment before, Paul? Do you remember?
Different. Well, this thing is that it's,
Encouraging people to send a card, basically.
yeah, by buying one from Hallmark or whatever the
And
company
whoever
was.
that special person is, do you remember who's like that? Just make their day. Like,
I hope this record really brightens up
And then
their
on the other
day.
side, there was some terrible saccharine sort of thing. Love the one.
No, that was
and
the A side. The B side had like a song taken from the popular charts at the time
Yes.
to kind of say, oh,
Was
here's
it?
yeah,
Anyway, this is similar in that it's basically just saying it.
via song. But the message of the advert,
It's playing on people's emotions of wanting to be close to people they're not around, and using that to sell the service.
It just seems weird because, like, these days, it's weird to think of an advert encouraging you to use the phone system in this country.
Make someone happy. So it's like you cheer someone up by calling.
So the adverts, and I'll put an example of one in now. The adverts are always like Buzby on the phone, and he has a conversation with another cartoon animal about something daft. There's one about this.
Well, they
dog.
haven't heard the song yet.
No, we're going to put the advert in first to put context in.
Okay.
So here's the advert.
Boomtown Scrapyard.
Hello, Hudson.
It's Buzby. Buzby? My old friend. Hudson, you old dog, you. Yeah, what have you been up to? Well, Buzby, I've been meaning to come round to see you, but I've been tied up lately.
Ah, you rascal. Been chasing the milkman again?
Well,
And you know that cute little poodle up the road?
yeah.
He keeps asking about you.
No.
And apparently, the character must have been a success because then they rolled out this kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it. Why would they release it? Do you reckon it would have been a hit? 'Cause they were-
78 this is. So
Yeah.
maybe it was the telecom. I think it was around then, wasn't it?
Well, it says here in the Wikipedia page, it says, Buzby appeared in a number of TV adverts with the catchphrase, make someone happy with a phone call. The voice in the adverts was by Bernard Cribbins, and the character was created by Trick Film Studios in London. There was loads of advertising campaigns, toys, badges, a comic strip in TV Comic, books, apparently, and even a wristwatch, a Buzby wristwatch, which I seem to remember as a kid.
Oh, that.
I don't think I ever had one.
Nice item.
But it was Buzby purchased on the second hand, and the watch had a blue strap, it says here. But at some point, yeah, the advert range was launched in 76, so this Buzby thing was a like 70s creation, and it lasted until it became British Telecom.
Right. So this is still
So when did that song come out?
78. is
So a
on this
good 2
record.
years into the process, into
Yeah.
the campaign.
Yeah.
Anyway, the song...
The
is-
height of the campaign, maybe.
Yeah, so everyone
And
would have been
look,
aware of it at the
just
time.
another little notice thing I noticed, Paul.
Yeah.
It says not for sale there, you see. That's how you can tell it's a
Oh.
demo as well. You see up there, it says
So
not
I
for
wonder
sale.
if it was released in the charts. I don't know. I'll have a look on Discogs. Here's the clip of this song.
Make someone happy every day. Busby featuring Bernard Cribbins.
Hello, Buzby residence. Buzby speaking.
Make someone happy every day. There's always something nice to say. Friends to talk to, friends to hear. Never ever shed a tear. Make someone happy every day. Make someone happy every day.
He's a fluffy little fella on the telephone line. When you see him, he makes you smile every time. He's a friend to everyone. He's the one who makes it fun.
It's Buzby, make someone happy every day. There's always something nice to say. Friends to talk to, friends to hear. Never ever shed a tear. Make someone happy.
So there you go. You've heard it. What do you think of it?
Well, it's, quite well produced.
It is. And you know what it reminded me of? And I think I said this to you when we were listening to it. It has that Womble's Mike Bat vibe
Very
to
much.
it.
Very much.
And
A
I
sort of Beatles-esque sort of melody.
Poppy, upbeat, kind of cheery kids
But
chorus
the
kind of
Wombles is a
thing.
lot better.
Well, I was going to say the Wombles must have been about the same time as this song, because 78 he was doing the Wombles song, wasn't he? Or he's the voice of the Wombles in the TV show. Because
Yes.
Mike Bat sang the actual songs, right?
Yes, and he
Yeah.
also wrote the Wombling Free.
Yeah.
The Wombles of Wimbledon, Common Our Way.
So there's an interesting kind of through line to all of this, where it's like Wombles and Mike Bat and this
Wombles
song.
were one of my first things,
What do you
I
mean?
wanted to go to Wimbledon
Crushes?
to see if to see if there were Wombles.
You wanted to get it on with a...
Captain Orinoco up the flue. What
No,
were you
I
going
was
to
going to
say?
say Madame, whatever it is, Panache or whatever her name is. What's her name? Madame Trixie Bell.
I don't know. I can't
Well, I thought
remember.
they were a big thing.
It's a kids thing, wasn't
Apparently
it?
Orinoco you remember very fondly. That gave you the Orinoco flow, didn't it?
This was written by R. Morgan and C. Chapman.
Don't
No
know.
idea, yeah.
Very little information online about that song. It doesn't tell you if it charted, didn't tell you when. All I know is that it got released on that label Pie in 1978.
It's a bit saccharine, isn't it?
It's one of those things where it's not horribly offensive and the verses are quite upbeat, but the chorus
chorus is
doesn't,
a bit-
doesn't really work.
Doesn't really work. And Another thing I thought while listening to
Yeah.
it is Cribbin could actually put a tune out.
Oh yeah, because even though
Because
those
I
songs,
think of him as sort of Right Said Fred is a bit sort of spoken word, isn't it?
he sings it, but it's more sing-songy in a way that doesn't really
Yeah.
tax the vocal cords.
But he does a bit more gymnastics on this record, and especially on the flip, which is just a tune called Buzby.
Well-
He says he does this bit where he goes sing like an opera singer, and he sort of does an impression of Carrera. or something, yeah.
like that. And it's
So he's doing sort of more tricksy stuff, like with his vocals.
it just feels like who's the guy who did the My Old Man's a Dustman, Lonnie Donegan,
Yeah.
the first kind of proper skiffle hit on the
Yes.
charts. Right Said Fred's got a bit of that skiffle feel to it. And the interesting thing about that is that when the Beatles are coming through and all these new acts, it was the first time you were hearing like regional accents in songs,
Yes.
because most songs were affected with this RP or fake American twang.
Yeah.
And so people like Lonnie Donegan and then the success of that allowed them to kind of go, all right, said Fred, both of us
and
together.
actually have English accents.
Estuary accents.
Regional
or-
accents,
Yeah, and it allowed the songs to have more of an identity, I guess.
Yes.
So Cribbins didn't have to sing hard. He just had to...
I'm just saying it's quite a proficient vocal performance.
Yeah.
From him, and I didn't think of him as a singer really.
No, even though he had 3 hits
Yeah.
with George Martin,
Yeah, yeah.
weirdly in the early 60s.
Yeah. And so Busby is a bit better, a bit sort of more swinging.
Well, the B-side, yeah. Should
Yeah.
we play a bit of the B-side now?
Play that now.
Play the B-side!
Hey, have you heard about what's going around? They've spread the word about a certain bird about town. Though he's no nightingale, he's right on the ball. 'Cause he's good news from beak to tail. I know some others with it all. Who goes around with a heck of a smile on his pecker? Oh, Busby does. Who does that fancy type flying without even trying? Oh, Busby does. And now you should see him soaring, swooping, zooming through the atmosphere. Good old Busby, loop the looping, get that pigeon out of here. Who always gets it all swinging and starts bell.
I prefer it.
Yeah,
prefer
so do
that.
I. And we also often we complain that the B side is just tossed off, but you don't get the feeling there, do you? It's better.
I
And
actually
just
think it's better.
and it feels like it's had just as much effort put in
Yeah.
as well. Funnily enough, I
Which
wonder
one
if
has
this did. Maybe this never chart. Maybe it never was released properly.
Well, the thing is, the adverts
Maybe it
were
was
huge.
pulled.
The
Yeah.
character was obviously in everyone's consciousness because everyone wore the T-shirts and Busby this and that. And I vaguely remember Busby growing up because in that period there were all characters like that. There was bloody Tufty the squirrel helped road safety and all that kind of
Tufty,
bollocks.
and that was Cribbin as well. Tufty the squirrel he did the voice for Tufty.
Oh shit, he did as
Yes.
well. And in Hornsby train sets, he did the voice for that.
He's done a lot of voice work and a lot for.
I guess kids know him best. So I guess that's why we are fond of him. Because he was a big part of our childhoods and probably definitely our parents' childhoods even. Because they were seeing him in the Carry On films in the 60s, like
he
Carry On
worked
Jack.
for years and years, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's been bashing out at plays and
Let's
films.
just hope the curse doesn't.
Look, mate, he's in his
He is-
90s.
Yeah.
It's just a roll of the dice.
I know. That's why I feel bad because we're going to keep talking about him week after week. But some week
It's not
he'll
as if
die.
we fucking mentioned Bob Saget last week, though, is it? So
No.
you know what I mean. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There is no curse.
Okay.
He's
He's pulling his
the
collar.
Yeah. So I want to just go on a little tangent again about this Busby song because the animated bird, which was yellow, then became slightly more orange in the later years. You can see it there.
Yeah.
Had a bunch of adverts and they were animated. And what I found out, which was I thought really interesting, was the fact that the guy who designed Busby is actually an artist of note, and he worked on the Yellow Submarine movie.
And this is Trick Films, is that right?
Let me just get that page back up again. Bear
I
with me.
believe you
a
said
minute.
it was Trick Films was his company.
Trick Films and a guy called Charlie Jenkins. And Charlie Jenkins worked on the Yellow Submarine movie, and one of his things that he was famous for, but the kind of he started pioneering,
Is
was
rotoscoping.
rotoscoping. So all those scenes at the Penny Lane bit at the beginning.
Yes,
is
I
it
was
Penny
going to
Lane?
say
Or
what segment
Eleanor
of
Rigby
that?
is it?
That's
Eleanor
all
Rigby.
rotoscoping, trippy rotoscope
Yeah,
bits.
and the
They're
bit where
good.
the Yellow Submarine travels through time to get into the other space.
Yes.
That's all him, you know. And he brought in as well the art directors and things like that. So between the 3 or 4 of them, those people
He developed that technique,
Yeah.
did he? And then it was used by Bakshi on his abortive, some
Well,
would say,
yeah,
Lord
but
of the
also
Rings attempt. wasn't
Disney.
it?
It's not new. Disney had done that. For instance, Snow White was effectively rotoscoped because they would take filmed motion of the woman playing Snow White and then draw over that to get the fluid motion. In fact, if you look
Draw
at
onto the film cell itself.
yeah, to get the
Right.
motion. So the woman didn't look
And
like.
that's what rotoscoping is, sort of. It's a treatment done onto the actual film cells. Is that right?
I'm not quite sure on the specifics
Isn't
of
it
it. but
animating on top of putting something on top of the actual film?
yeah. What was that? Oh, bloody.
There was a Philip K. Dick adaptation.
That's what I was thinking of.
Through
With
a
Keanu
Scanner
Reeves.
Darkly.
Yeah, I never
was
saw that,
rotoscope.
but it looked great.
Yeah, I mean, I love the novel,
Yeah.
but it's incredibly dark. One of Philip K. Dick's darkest novels. Real headfuck, that book.
Yeah.
Really, a really nasty, dark, paranoid, dark place.
Let's
where
do a Philip
it's a
K. Dick
schizophrenic.
book about like Buzby and stuff. You know,
Busby and
Buzby,
he-
Tufty, all the icons of that era.
All in a sort of hell together.
The Green Cross Code Man, David Prowse or whatever
He
his name
keeps
is.
coming up as well. I saw him in real life, you know.
The Green Cross Code Man or David Prowse? I'm
David
guessing
Prowse.
the same person.
They were
but go on.
he was in the
Yeah.
guys. He wasn't doing Darth Vader.
No. So wait, he
I
was
went-
it as the Green Cross Code Man when you
Yes,
saw
I
him?
went to a cinema and we
Yeah.
watched one of these terrible sort of children's film fun
Foundation ones.
films. But it was like a Saturday film club thing.
I vaguely remember my school had something like
I
that.
mean, my
as well.
dad just took me to it. It was like a
Yeah,
screen.
'cause it was like, I want to get this fucking kid out of my sight for a few
No,
hours.
he came in with me. I don't know what
Really?
it was, but yeah, I didn't go regularly. It was just once he took
Every
me.
now and then you'd go and it'd be a kind
No,
of...
only once I can remember that he
Oh.
took me. I guess that's why it sticks in my mind.
Was it because David Prowse was going to be
Yeah,
there,
I
do you
think
think?
so because he knew I liked Star Wars.
Yeah, but was he doing that before or after Star Wars?
After
He wasn't the Green Cross Code Man beforehand. I mean,
he
I don't
definitely
know.
still the Green Cross Code Man afterwards.
True that.
And so we saw this very boring film, one of those children's, you know, and then he
Yeah.
was there, and I wanted to ask him, why do you make the breathing noises?
So what?
The
He
question
was
was
there
answered.
dressed as the Green Cross Code Man.
Yeah,
Answering
saying,
questions.
Look across the road, kids.
I was in Star Wars. Now I'm fucking telling
Anyway,
kids how
I
to
saw
cross
him.
the road.
I wasn't particularly impressed, but you know. I was
No,
only
but
a
did you
kid.
know he played Star Wars? Did he play Star Wars? I mean, Darth Vader.
Of course. Have you been listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even as a kid, you knew that was the actor in the suit, even though the voice was not his.
Yes. No, I just knew he was in the suit.
Weird.
I mean, I didn't know about the voice. I just knew he was the guy who was in the suit. I didn't worry about the voice. I
That's
didn't
the
think
thing
one
about-
thing or the other about the voice.
The thing about
I didn't
David
think is
Prowse
his
is
voice
that-
his voice or is it not his voice?
No, but the whole
I didn't
thing
give
about
a
him is
shit
that he's
about the
just
voice.
tall. Because it's not his voice, and when they reveal him in Return of the Jedi, it's not his
him.
face.
Yeah.
So I'd be fucking pissed off if I was
But
David
Lucas
Prowse.
was called him up and can't Prowse. I ain't gonna fucking even put nothing in your view.
Yeah, David Prowse. He's sitting at
Fucking
home, and his
can't.
phone rings. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? And it's Anthony Daniels, and he's like, ha, 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 you're not in Star Wars. I am, you're not. Hangs
No,
up.
and Anthony Daniels is a very nice man.
He's
Wasn't
apparently not, though, is he?
he? Really?
He's a knob.
He's dead, isn't he?
No, C-3PO. He's still around. In fact, I think he's got more Star Wars credits than any other person ever associated with Star Wars. Because every time someone goes, do you want to voice C-3PO in some bullshit video game or advert or whatever?
He's made a whole career of being that character.
Yeah, and being very protective over it.
Is he?
And yeah, apparently he's a right miserable cunt.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, the character.
this is all, other people's opinions
listen,
and stories.
If you look at the original trilogy, the character's a bit of a twat, isn't he?
C-3PO?
Like, yeah.
No one likes C-3PO.
No, because he's a dick. He wants to obey authority, doesn't he? He just wants to. He wants to. You know, he's a snivelling piece of shit, isn't he?
It's more like he's there to like flummox people, to kind of, he's there to show you that the stakes are too big. You know what I mean? It's like he's there to go, you'll never defeat the Empire, Master.
Yeah. But he's negging everyone out.
That's why
all the time.
R2D2 is always like, fucking shut
Yeah.
up.
Well, I
3PO.
agree with R2 on this.
Well, everyone sides with R2.
I know because he's a prick.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If he's a prick in real life, the character's a prick. Fuck off.
R2's like, this fucking cunt follows me around all the fucking time. I want to be free. I want to hang out with BB-8 these days. He's my cool new buddy. And Anthony
Yeah,
Daniels.
are they buddies? Have they had a touching scene?
A touching scene?
Where
Where,
they
like,
rub
he's-
their balls up against each other.
R2D2 and BB-8.
Yeah.
Big Ball 8.
Yeah.
Rubs his big ball on it. That's what BB stands for, Big Ball. Big
R2
Ball 8.
Dick 2.
Rod 2, Dick 2.
I went to the river, rough road in a cod. What river was it? It was the River Spod.
I'm swimming in my gravy tonight.
No. Perhaps we can get the cod into the fizzy gravy.
Cod in the fizzy. Cod in the fizzy gravy.
Cod in the fizzy gravy.
Fizzy gravy.
Whose gravy is it? It's my own gravy.
I'm sitting in my gravy in a
My fizzy,
lukewarm
fizzy
bath.
gravy. Bubbles of gravy popping all over my thighs.
I thought it was a fart, but it turned out being a shot. I'm in my gravy.
Sitting in my own savoury gravy.
If anyone's listening who'd like to produce this as an official track, I am very much
Let's do it for
open
Christmas
it.
number 1.
Yeah, Christmas number 1. We're going to raise money and we're going to call it...
Sitting in my gravy. And then
Sitting
in
in my-
brackets, my own fizzy gravy.
Yeah, no, brackets, the Cod Song.
Right.
Are we done with that?
Well, Buzby,
Did we done Buzby?
we've done
We
the connection
that?
with the
Anything
Yellow
else?
Submarine.
Yeah, we've done Yellow Submarine. We've done the guy who did the rotoscoping. We've no other songs related to Buzby.
It reminds me of another song we covered, the Postcode song as well, Paul. It's similar to
Yes.
that, where you used to have it's unthinkable now, like so many genres of novelty records.
And that Boston
It's
Gas
pretty
thing we did a
unthinkable
few
now
years
to think
ago.
of the post office having a song out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Although,
they had
think
several
about it.
over
Why
the
don't
70s.
why don't modern companies do that? Why don't Facebook release a song?
Yeah.
Think
Imagine.
about it. Use Facebook to wake up every day and hate your life. Use Facebook. You'll want to end it all because of the timeline, and everyone's more successful than you, all the friends you grew up in your
I
school.
don't think they do that in the song.
No?
No.
It'd be more ballady. It's like, think of a world where you're still in touch. And you can speak to your mum, but not too
Not
much.
much.
She's on the other side of the world. You can speak with the lens and just remember that you've got some international friends.
Yeah,
It's
I like this.
Facebook.
But yes, it is the equivalent, isn't it? And those type of songs don't exist. And like,
The
Postcode song-
It's shitter
the
every day.
Postcode literally was a song saying, "Get ready for this change in the way we're administrating the mail." Do you know what I mean?
And they thought the best
Really.
way to do that would be via song. But Britain is a country that can have novelty song successes, so it's not too out of the thought.
You
of
know
the,
what?
You know what I mean?
Imagine there was a song. You know when they went from 01 to 0171. Imagine when they changed that. If there was a song
It'd be too
out.
confusing because if you're doing a lyric where you have to repeat information and then tell them new information, and you've got it's not 01 anymore, or it's 0171 instead. 01, 01, 01701. It's like, what is it? 01701?
Well,
or
you'd have to
01,
remember it. You'd have to
011?
write it better than you've just attempted to, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. I guess the latest one we had of that, actually, was the Brexit Calypso.
Mike Reed's Brexit Calypso.
And also, wasn't there a song called Dog Police or something? Dog Police, nobody knows you are. Woof, woof. That one.
No, Dog Police. My arsehole.
Dog Police, your arsehole.
They do, because it's insecure.
Dog Police, music video, 1983.
All right, I've never heard of this. Does it go rough, rough?
I'll edit a proper version in.
I love this. Was there a cartoon?
It's men in dog masks.
He's not a guy in a dog mask, Paul. He's freaking me out.
You'll see it.
Was this like Sparks or something? This is weird. This is all like wink wink, isn't it? Dog police. Who are they going to arrest? Oh, there's a sleazy bar. It is Sparks. There's a guy in a mustache there. The dog police going to come. Oh, she a dog? No, she got something on her face. Yeah. Oh, it's like Jacob's Ladder or something. Oh, it's weird. She's got a funny dog. Okay, there's a little person serving her. I think I've fallen asleep, and I'm not doing the podcast. It's a nightmarish video, man. When's he going to say dog police? He's never going to say dog police. There's no chorus. It just keeps going on and on. I think, is he going to say dog police? Okay, I'm frightened by this, Paul. Paul,
There's the dog police as well. Look.
why? Who's it by?
Dog police.
It's by Dog Police. Are you joking? It's
Dog Police is a short-lived 1980s new wave band from Memphis, Tennessee that briefly gained notoriety because of their song Dog Police. In '83, the video was featured on MTV's late-night show Basement Tapes and was on heavy rotation throughout '84. Blah blah blah.
I have
blah,
never
blah.
heard of that at all till this moment.
Well, I'm surprised. That actually surprises me.
Dog Police. I've never seen that record. I have no idea about that record.
The band was inspired by new wave pioneers Devo. Except,
Yes.
Devo, were
Legit.
they're credible.
Yeah.
They had credible music.
It's always a bad idea if you want to be a successful group. If your first song, I reckon, is actually the name of the band as well.
82.
You know what I mean? It doesn't. Not people aren't going to take
Yeah.
you seriously then.
Well, the album was self-titled as well, Dog Police. Have you got Dog Police's Dog Police on Dog Police,
yeah,
please?
Yeah. It's like if I had a record like Chodney
Weird.
Sporov and my name.
There was
the
10
name's
songs.
Chodney.
There was
Chodney
10
Sporov.
songs on the album called 1-800, Are You Middle Class Enough? I'm Butch, and Positive
It's all
Reinforcement.
very sort of arch, isn't it? And sort of
Weird. The
satirical.
song tells the story of a young man who takes a woman out for a blind date. He describes her as a chick from the canine scene who scratches a flea when she gets out of the car, but he appears to be enamoured with her nonetheless. They have a seat and order drinks at the Lone Star
I know, this is
bar.
what I just watched.
But when the man comes back from the brief trip to the bathroom, he finds
a
that his
dog.
date is being arrested by the dog police. The second verse implies that the man went to have puppies with his date.
Went on to have puppies, yeah.
It says went on to have puppies.
Yeah, went on.
Yeah.
That's what I got, mate.
So is it a platter or a splatter, Mr.
for
Silverman?
me, a splatter.
It's a splatter for me
Did
as
not
well.
like it. It sounds like a bunch of cows being fucking toyed with by some kind of
Yeah.
midnight poo man.
Yeah, the Midnight Poo Man. Children, you better go to bed, otherwise the Midnight Poo Man's going to get you.
He certainly will. What noise does he make? He goes, "Oh, the stables! The stables! Blah, 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 blah. I'm the midnight poo man.
Right, calm down, or you're going to have another Perrier incident.
I'm the
aren't you?
midnight, there's no Perrier left. There's no Perrier left. I'm the midnight poo man, and I
Shut
do
up.
what I
Right, that's
can.
it. Shut up.
I do what I can, because I'm the midnight poo man. I do what I can.
Wah, 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 I am Bow Bow, the Midnight Poo Man, and I do what I can to put a poppy on your head.
I'm going to have a bath in some gravy. It's my own. I'm doing a...
Sitting in my gravy, brackets, the Cod Song by Midnight Poo Man. Christmas 2022.
You heard it here first.
Oh, we've run out of time once again this week on Cheap Show. But don't worry, we're back next week with more economy comedy fun. And yes, go to our website, thecheapshow.co.uk. We have a page for every single episode. So if you want to see pictures and or videos that accompany those episodes, go to cheapshow.co.uk and you can see the pictures there. Also on our website, it's a one-stop shop for everything you need. If you want to go to our merch page or Tony's merch page or Yven's Cheap Show magazine website and order all the lovely stuff from there, you can. Again, go to cheapshow.co.uk. And also if you want to be a Patreon, that would be lovely. Go to patreon.com/cheapshow. Give what you can, but only if you can. Is that everything?
All of the...
Oh no, P.O. Box. I haven't pimped that in a while. If you'd like to send us anything random you find in a charity shop for a future bin bag episode, or if you have anything cool like a price of shite or a record or vinyl, give it to us at Cheap Show, P.O. Box 1309, Harrow, HA19QJ. And also, every podcast app, when you listen to our podcast through it, will have all the metadata for this episode, so you can go to those links directly through this very episode you're listening to.
Paul, you said
Yeah.
there was something very special arrived in the PO box.
Yeah, something really cool came the
We're
other
going to
day.
see it next week.
Next week. I didn't want to cram it into this one because I wanted to give it proper time.
Is it something you'd cram in though?
Yeah, you could. It's
Really?
something you could really jiggle in.
You could jiggle it.
Yeah, you could. You have to put a little bit of a
Lube on it.
but you can
And
get
then
it
you
in.
fucking stick it
You
in
could
your
probably
arsehole.
sit on it and
Will
let
it
it
split
slowly
my
sink.
ring? I don't know why I say things like that. You know,
I
that.
do. Attention seeking.
Well, you don't
Desperate
give me no
attention-seeking.
attention, do you?
So, what else? No, we're on Facebook and Instagram. Look for Cheap Show or Cheap Show Pod. But ultimately, we're most active on Twitter. So, at the Cheap Show Pod.
I'm active.
I'm at Paul Gannon Show. And Eli is...
I'm active on Twitter. It just sounds dirty, doesn't it?
No. What is your YouTube? No. What is your...
YouTube, Paul.
What is your
What is my
Twitter?
YouTube?
Twitter. You've got 3 seconds or you don't get to say it at all.
Eli Snoid, and that is spelled ELISNOID. Thank you.
And Eli, I believe you have an extracurricular activity outside of this podcast that you'd also like to promote.
I also have a music show on Soho Radio every 2 weeks on a Sunday from 2 till 4, the House of Pickles Sound Show.
But if you miss it or you're international, I believe you can find it on their website, past shows.
You can, and you can also go to Blogspot, House of Pickles Sound
Blobspot?
Show.
What was that? Cod Stop.
I didn't do this to you. I didn't fucking interrupt you, did I?
Cod stop.
Blogspot or something. Just do a Google search for the House of Pickles sound show, and you can find back copies of it.
And lots of things to look forward to. We are hopefully planning 2 live shows.
Two live shows, a meadow.
One's going to be a crossover, and the other one will be for our 300th episode. And that will probably happen around June, I think.
Oh, June now, is it?
Because the plan is we'll record it in around June, but I'll edit it and it will go out in September when episode 300 goes out.
Is that the little intimate live show we're talking about?
No, I might scrap that altogether just
Really?
for the sake of my sanity. Because we're going to be filming Digitizer Series 2 this year, so
Woo.
I'm trying to figure out how much time I can give to things because I don't have time for my book.
Well, that's only going to be a week, isn't it? Digitized?
I don't know. Because we've got different plans for this show. We're going to be filming it throughout the year.
There'll be bits and pieces.
We're going to be more outside stuff and more
Nice.
strange features and things. So it won't be just one heavy week again. It'll probably be spread out over a few months. That's the plan anyway. But as a result, 2 live shows this year. Stay tuned. And people who follow us on Patreon, by the way, will get discounts to those live shows and early access to tickets.
There'll be noodle content and sauce content, if I've got anything to say.
No, there couldn't be a live show without it, so I wouldn't deny you it for a live show.
Could I bring a wet
especially for
noodle
free.
along?
If you want to
in a
bring a wet
flask?
noodle or a sauce.
Maybe I'll put some noodles in the flask and I could sort of drape them.
Maybe you could do some kind of George's Marvellous Medicine-y kind of thing and do a hodgepodge of all kind of splodge.
I don't make hodgepodges of splodge.
You should, though, for our live show.
Why?
Do the
And they'll be
ultimate hot sauce
disgusting. And
noodle.
people will be disgusted.
I'll let you
I
eat
want
it off
people
my
to like the
gaping
taste.
bumhole.
I'll eat my splodge off your bumhole.
Yeah.
Could I dry it out like a cake of splodge?
No. It's going to be matted
Well,
on my...
in that case, Matthew, I'm out.
Oh, sorry. Well, see you next week on Dragon's Den.
Matthew. That's from fucking...
What? You bet.
No, Matthew's from Stars in Their Eyes. I
Oh,
just did a
Matthew
mashup.
Corbett.
Yeah. No, that's who you look like,
I don't
Matthew
look
Corbett.
like Matthew
With the ginger
Corbett.
beard. That's it. I should have brought that up. You look like Corbett. Where's Sooty?
All right.
No,
Fucking
actually, that's
touch of frost.
that's fucking...
What?
That's too close to home, what with Sally, you know.
We're not mentioning Sally.
What?
We're not mentioning what happened ever again.
I think we should because everyone heard it.
No.
And it was very rude, disrespectful to me is what people were saying.
No, it doesn't matter.
What happened
about
with Sally?
It doesn't matter what happened. And
I don't think you need to come clean because this is something
I
that keeps... You came clean into a puppet's mouth, Paul. And
Sally
the puppet
is-
was being operated by you.
She's not just a puppet.
She is, and
She's a marionette.
I don't even want to know. She's dirty.
She's not dirty.
She's physically
She's
covered
been booking our show.
in... She's not been booking our show,
She has.
Paul. She's a hand puppet.
Well.
And this keeps bubbling up, doesn't it? Keeps coming back since the fucking 50th episode or whatever. Was that 150? I don't know.
It's 100. I don't know. It was 150, I think, when I was outed.
As a puppet fucker.
Yeah.
And now it's happening again.
And now I've
everybody.
decided I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna be proud.
I just
of my
don't want you to
puppet
do it
fuckery.
around me, okay? Pretending there's a phone call and then wanking yourself off, essentially, in my corridor, as if you're being subversive and naughty and having sex with someone behind my back when it's you wanking. That's the reality. That's the base reality of it, Paul.
I won't have you speak about Sally.
She's not a real person.
She's real to me. She serves my needs.
I don't
She's
want to
got a-
hear from her.
she's got a gentle
Well, I don't
touch.
want to hear from her because I don't believe she exists, okay?
Well, it doesn't matter what you
So I
believe,
won't be,
does it?
I won't be going over the schedule with her as we planned next Tuesday. I won't have that meeting. I'm not having a Zoom meeting with you and Sally again, okay?
It's just her.
It's
I'm not
fucking
there.
disgusting.
I'm
You
not
are
there.
there.
I'm not there. It's Sally.
It's not, and it's disgusting. I don't want to see spunk flying onto her fucking felt face. Sally's a sock puppet, everybody.
She doesn't. She just likes making bread.
Oh, just turn the thing off.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you next week.